have meaning. When we take words and combine them with color, shape, lines, texture, we suddenly create a work of art that stands out and becomes memorable. This week, I want you to think about some positive words, encouraging words or phrases or sentences or quotes that you can turn into a work of art. If you are one of my younger students, think about picking one word: hope, love, joy, kind. If you're an older student, you may have heard a quote by someone or have read something encouraging that you would like to create as well. Regardless, everyone needs paper, pencil, and colors. Could be markers or crayons or paints. All right, to get started, we're going to use a piece of paper, really doesn't matter what size, and start writing our word. I'm writing the word hope. As you can see, I've used my pencil and I've written it just regularly. But I want it to be bigger, and sometimes bubble letters are really hard to draw if you don't have the basic shape written down first. So one way to get started with bubble letters is to do just as you see here. I wrote the word and then I made the lines thicker. Now I'm going to go on the inside and erase the lines I don't want to keep. You'll notice that I might have to reshape some of my letters, but for the most part, by erasing the inside line, I can see a bigger letter and trace it. The tracing it allows me to keep the word separate from the designs that I'm going to add to it. From here, I want to start making this word exciting and interesting. I've decided to add lines, kind of triangular shapes, to the inside of my word. From there, I'm going to color it. Notice I've chosen warm colors. I want to use all warm colors to do my word because I plan on using cool colors for the outside. So I've just colored in the triangles with my warm colors in all different patterns, and I'm really liking how it's making my word pop. From here, I'm ready to start decorating the outside of my word. And I want to keep it separate from the colors I plan to use, so I'm drawing a line around the word, kind of like if I was going to bubble cut it. And then I'm just adding straight lines all the way around my word, keeping with the triangles I had done inside the word. I'm choosing cool colors, greens, blues, and purples to color the outside. Go ahead and color it any color you'd like. Remember, this is just one idea. You can choose a different word, different colors, and a whole different design. I just wanted to provide you with an idea, but I'm more excited about what you come up with and what you like best. Once I've finished coloring everything, my word is complete, and I love that I can look at it and think about all the hope I have for our future. All right, for our bigger projects, or for those of you that are going to be writing a quote or phrase on a paper, you're going to want a bigger paper. I'm starting with mine standing tall or vertically, and I'm going to draw some lines on the paper that are not straight. They are curved and they are not parallel. They are all over my page, and the reason for it is I love how it looks when words within a phrase can be different sizes. It adds a lot of interest to the artwork. So once I have drawn a few lines on my page, I am then going to start thinking about how to space out the words I want to write. This part takes some planning. Now, I have made hundreds of posters and word art just for my own fun, and so I've had a chance to practice writing my letters in different shapes and also figuring out how to space them. So don't be surprised if you realize that something didn't turn out quite as you had planned, or that you're better off using a pencil so you can erase it first. But basically, You'll notice that even though this video is sped up as I'm writing, you'll notice that there are times when I stop and I pause. Mostly that's so that I can plan it out. I can think about the spacing and where I want the words. It's always a bummer to be writing and not be able to finish a word because you've run out of space on the paper. So once your word is written, you might want to darken or make some of your lines thicker. And now is the time to do that before adding the color. So as you can see, I wrote the phrase, "Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud." Maya Angelou said that, and I'm deciding to darken a few of the letters. You'll also notice that my letters are not all the same. Some are bigger, some are smaller, some are capital, some are lowercase. That's part of the fun. When it's time to start coloring your project, you choose. Pick whatever colors you want to try. You'll notice that I'm not coloring this in a normal fashion. I am coloring inside some of the words, inside some of the letters, around letters. I'm kind of doing it all different ways, but I did want to highlight rainbow by coloring it with rainbow colors and cloud by using grays and blues. So go ahead and play with colors, and most importantly, have fun doing this. Create something that you can hang to encourage you and other people.